Sorry.
How about a big round of applause for LPR for giving us this amazing space to use here tonight. Now, I don't know if they really deserve that, but I had a fart and I needed some cover. Thank you. My name is Mo Gelber. I grew up in the Orthodox Jewish Hasidic community in Crown Heights in Brooklyn. You know that place where the rabbis run around the community, they have these long-ass beards that roll all the way down to the floor and you can use it as a mop. These hats that are wider than satellite dishes. And really, really long black coats. I grew up in a family full of violence and dysfunction. My father was 300 pounds of rage. He always reeked of Jack Daniels. And when he had a bad day at work, he would come home and beat me. I used to try to avoid him. Naturally, I would hide in my room, under my bed, and I would daydream of a brighter future. My own house, the white picket fence, the wife of my dreams, and a dog that poops on the carpet. I was always an outcast in the religious community. You know, the rabbis wanted me to study the Bible all day. And I wanted to go to the library and read Kurt Vonnegut, Slaughterhouse 5, my favorite. They wanted me to sit in the synagogue and pray all day, but I wanted to jam on my guitar. Nothing beats Black Sabbath. The rabbi wanted me to meditate on the glory of God. And I wanted to daydream of a white picket fence, the wife of my dreams, and a dog that poops on the carpet. In the Orthodox Jewish community, very often, marriages are prearranged. One day you just get that phone call from the rabbi who has a suggestion of a match for you. Boy, have we got a beautiful girl for you. But what happens when you don't get that phone call? I never got that phone call. And the clock was ticking. By age 22, most of my friends were already married with kids. And the community was snickering, laughing behind my back. By 25, said, he's a weirdo. At 31, he's on drugs. At 35, he must be gay. So I decided I have to take my own initiative. And I'm no longer going to wait for that phone call. I'm going to go out to social events, and I'm going to meet women. And then my phone rings, it's the rabbi. I have to go down to his office. Oh, that office. It smelled like mothballs. There were no windows there. Or maybe there were, but they were just outflanked by all these bookshelves with Hebrew books. And he took his glasses to the bottom of his nose. He looked at me with this condescending head swivel of disapproval. You know, the one that goes like this. And he said, somebody saw you coming out from a dancing club. And I was like, yes, Rabbi. I went to Booty Shakers last night. Yes. I needed to meet women. And you never gave me that phone call. And I have my dreams. The white picket fence. The wife of my dreams. And the dog. Oh, I love an audience that knows their shit. I love to travel. Part of my road to self-discovery, trying to find out who I am and where I belong. I had the opportunity to go around the world 12 times. And I live in foreign countries till I run out of money, and I have to come back here. And I tell my friends about all these exotic places that I've seen. And they never believe one word of it. So I started traveling with a camera and taking pictures. And you know, over time, I actually got good at photography. And my friends were really encouraging. They said, "You're so good. Get yourself a more professional camera." And I did. I saved money and I bought better lenses. And they kept encouraging me and said, "You're so good. You should get a job as a photojournalist. Why don't you apply to the newspapers?" And I tried, but you know, all the newspapers have all their positions filled already. I couldn't even get an editor to return my calls. Nobody wanted to look at my photos, nobody important at least. A couple of months ago, one of my friends was moving, and she had a pile of stuff that she couldn't take to the new place. And I saw a photo on her Facebook page of a pile of giveaways, and among them was this blow-up doll. And I said, I gotta have that. I gotta include that somehow in my photography. So I ran to the city and I picked it up. And later that night, I was in a kosher restaurant with one of my friends. Religious families sitting at the tables all around us. Damn place smelled like pickled herring. There were photos of big rabbis lining all the walls. And I had the blow-up doll deflated in my knapsack underneath my chair, and my friend looked at me right in the eye and said, "I dare you." So I inflated it. And I put it at the seat next to me. Suddenly, from one side of the restaurant, a woman was shrieking and screaming. A waiter dropped a bottle of Manischewitz on the floor. A man took his beard and folded it up over his face to cover his eyes from seeing the plastic nakedness. And in all the chaos, I grabbed my camera and I took a nice photo of it. And I got home, I uploaded the photo to my Facebook, and within an hour, I had like 105,770 comments. And I thought, wow, this is great. I gotta do more of this. I wanna go out, I wanna go to landmarks all over the city and take photos with the blow-up doll. And I gave her a name, Rivka. Yeah, she's Jewish. And the next day, I went to Wall Street and I stuck her on the bull and snapped a photo. Then I went to Times Square and I put her in the line for the half-price Broadway tickets. We went to Central Park and we crashed a wedding. It was freaking hilarious. And thus, the photo series Travels with Rivka began. And along the way, I made a lot of people laugh. And I got some death threats. But you're not a good artist. You haven't made it until you get death threats, of course. One day I went to the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Yeah, with Sarah Arenthal. And I wanted to pose the blow-up doll next to a famous Rembrandt, but the security guards would have nothing of it. And they grabbed me and said, "You've got to leave the museum." I said, "Okay, no problem, I'll leave peacefully, but you've got to tell me why." He said, "Because your balloon is naked." Right? So he's escorting me out, and I start pointing to all the paintings on the wall, and I said, "But officer, are you going to pull all those paintings down from the wall? You know, the one over there that's showing boobies, or that one that's showing vaginas, or the one that's showing the gaping asshole." And I had a lot of fun with this series. And, I'm just trying to push the limits of society with my art, like it or not. But most people like it, and that's why I continue doing it. For a long time, I couldn't get anybody of importance to look at my photos. But then this photo gallery went viral. And now important people are looking at my photos. And I'm getting calls from prestigious galleries that want to exhibit some of these photos. You know what? Life is good. Life is good. Now, I never did get that phone call, and I still haven't married the girl of my dreams, but Rivka, the blow-up doll, inspires me. She inspires me to push the limits of my art. I take these photos and I make people happy. They like them. And that makes me feel good about myself. And ladies and gentlemen, what more can a man ask for in a girl? Now, I could sing her praises all night, and I could tell you a lot more, but why don't I just introduce you to her? Meryl, send Rivka up to the stage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Rivka, the blow-up doll. All right, thank you very much for hearing my story. I appreciate it. Rebecca Schwartz. Oh. All right, what time do you want me to be in your office tomorrow morning? Thank you.